Welcome, Josh.
What's up?
Turn up my light a little bit. Is that a little bit better?
Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Well, yours is actually always good. Like, it's usually mine. I was noticing, like, I'm way dark. Like,
Yeah.
not good lighting.
Yeah, just a little ring light will help.
Yeah, I always had it, but I just never used it. This is the first time I'm actually using it. Because I had it set up for when I was doing reviews, but no, I guess I never used it.
Nice. Get that up. But big week this week. Big episode today.
Yep. About 100 slides. We're going to be here for a while.
Lots of information, of course. Pulse Con happened last weekend over the 30th and the 1st. Yeah, everyone was doing stuff. I think Mezco started revealing some stuff, and Neca's doing their 31 Days of Fright. So, lots of stuff to talk about today. Let's go ahead and just jump right in. For our first topic, we are going to get into Neca. A little bit of stuff they've been doing for the 6-inch stuff. The first one they have here is the Phantom of the Opera. They're continuing their monster line. And they got the Phantom. I don't know. They just teased it. They didn't show any type of box reveals or anything, but just a little teaser, a little, set the mood for the Phantom.
Pretty good. Yeah, good time. It's Halloween, so.
Yeah, it's the time they're doing
good little tease.
But I thought it was interesting that after they did this one, they followed it up with Casey Jones' Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, I didn't even know what it was. I was like, I'm just not that aware of this Phantom of the Opera thing.
I mean,
okay, no, I get it now because the mask.
The mask.
Yeah. I know the mask.
That's how I saw it. And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, I get it. Gotcha.
But cool that we're finally getting Casey. I think they finished up the team, right? I think they're just missing. Oh, I think they're missing one turtle, and that turtle is gonna be Donnie. Going as the Invisible Man.
Mm-hmm. Turtle, the shell's so sick.
The translucent turtle shell with pizza stored inside
it's sick.
Is way good.
Honestly, I think this is my second favorite. Like, now knowing all, I think I rank them Mikey first, which is like the mummy one. Mm-hmm. Love that one. Mm-hmm. Second, got to go Igor. Then Invisible Man, and I think Raph is the Frankenstein is the lowest for me. Even though it's pretty cool, but this is sick.
Yeah, this is way cool. Yeah, so we're getting that finishes the team with April, Casey, and Splinter as Van Helsing. We'll see if they do a Shredder. I don't know what other. I guess the werewolf is still out. I don't know how they're doing it, but yeah, this is cool that we get in this to finish out the turtles there.
Yeah, I hope they do like a Shredder and like a Foot Clan Soldier would be cool.
That would be cool. But yeah, that's all we have from NECA in regards to their 6-inch stuff. We'll keep an eye on there, see what else is coming out. But let's go ahead and jump in next into Hersoscape. Hersoscape was officially announced as a Haslab, which bears its problems, but let's just take a look at it here.
And we don't know for sure like if this is all there is going to be.
True.
Who knows? There might even be like some little expansions that they release. I wouldn't be surprised if they do that, but hopefully,
Yeah, this was interesting. It looks really good. The tiles look just like how I remember them. The water tiles are, smooth, and I do like the walls. I don't remember there being walls in the.
Definitely always was walls. I just didn't have. We just never played. So the actual very very first kind of master set I never got, and that one kind of had walls. So it's like a throwback. I love that. It's very reminiscent, I would say, of the first master set. Super close to that, I think. So it's kind of a callback to that.
But you are getting a lot with this Haslab here. I actually I canceled my Engine of Vengeance Haslab.
So did Shardy. Did you see that?
I did not see that.
Shardy did a video. He said he canceled it. He canceled his Engine of Vengeance.
I canceled it, and then I backed this. I don't know if we'll hit our goal. We'll see. It's hard. There's
still a lot of time to run.
Yeah. It's over a month.
Yeah, definitely a lot of time. And like these numbers, I think are like 2 days old. Okay. So they've probably gone up a little bit since. But it's like what I've noticed. It's like slowly growing. Like It's just slowly a couple backers every day, couple backers every day. So it's still going.
It's like word of
I
mouth,
think we
right?
can exactly, yeah. And it is a huge price, but like if you read into it, it's 72 miniatures or 71 miniatures. Sorry, my bad. 71 miniatures, which is a
Mhm.
lot because not only are like some miniatures just a single tile, but some
But some of them are
miniatures are
big.
double tile. So
Yeah.
there's some big ones.
Yeah. And I mean, you're getting a lot I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's well worth the 250
Because
for
like if you
this.
think like when I just really picked up like some D&D resin little miniatures,
Hmm.
and each one is worth $5 a pop. So like $5 times 71, and those are just the little ones, not accounting for the double, right? $5
Right.
times 70 is what, like 350.
Yeah.
So
Just the
like
figs
I
alone.
feel like just the miniatures alone is like
And the ones you picked
worth the
up,
price.
yeah, and the ones you picked up were unpainted, right?
Yes, they were. Yep, they were
So,
just
I
just like
mean,
3D resin printed.
yeah, I mean, that's what we're getting here. So,
But that
yeah.
is a good point that you bring up. That is like
Hmm.
a definitely one of the biggest changes from this to the old versions is that the old versions were painted, which I do. That's still my biggest gripe with it. I just wish they were painted, just because like I do enjoy painting them, but maybe not 71 miniatures. Like I don't want to paint. It's just like a lot of work to do if you think about it.
It's a lot,
And also you have to buy the paint and
right? It's a
like
lot of supplies.
yeah.
And
And that's what makes me even more pissed. It was like when we go to the next slide, the miniatures look awesome. Like those creatures, those things look sick, right? There's
yeah,
like a bear guy, a dwarf, elves, dragons, freaking aliens.
brood.
But if you go to the next slide with the cards, like what the heck? There's the painted versions. Like that's what we're supposed
Yeah,
to be getting. And so that's kind of like a punch in the face for me.
especially where they were painted, right? I mean, that's how
Yeah, yeah,
we played with them, right? And to not get that, I don't know, that kind of
yeah.
sucks.
And they alluded to like, oh, it's because there's like 5 different factions and they're doing it that way. But literally, it's just I'm pretty sure Hasbro trying to squeeze out every dollar and trying to save money.
Right. Yeah, I agree with you. I think that's definitely the case here. They could have painted them. It's a Haslab. I don't
Definitely
know,
should have been painted, yeah.
but we'll
And then
see.
there's like some box art too.
Yeah,
That'll
look.
probably change. That'll probably change down the line.
Yeah, yeah. So I backed it though. I really want to get my hands on
I
this.
backed it as soon as I backed it. Yeah, I backed it. Had a support.
But yeah, so hopefully the word gets out there. The Heroescape is back. I know
Mm,
some people just haven't even heard about it. So
yeah,
it is
I
good.
just think they should not have gone so big. Like, I think 71 miniatures is worth that, like maybe that amount of money.
Hmm.
But maybe just try going littler, like smaller, just because the way things are. There's already Engine of Vengeance Haslab. We just had the GI Joe Haslab, and so it's like
Right,
people don't have that much money. So maybe do like even like 150, 200 even
right, like
Haslab.
half the
Here's
set.
just lower the miniatures
Yeah,
and it'd be fine.
yeah.
That's what I think they should have done.
I agree. I agree. I think people are definitely feeling it in their pockets. Um, with with the frequency of these Haslabs, and if you're like us and you want to get them all, that's you start to have to make choices, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, they should have done like a 50 miniature master set and then had like expansions at retail with the other 25 or so. That would have been sick. That would have been the perfect plan, I feel.
I think that would have definitely attracted more people to it, and also having these on the shelves, um, I think would also get more people playing, which gets
Exactly.
more interest into it. You know, some people
Mm-hmm.
don't follow toy news, but they probably played Heroescape as kids, and they see it on the
Exactly.
shelf.
Exactly. Like like when I was little, these were on the shelves like at Target and Walmart. Like I
Yeah.
remember going to the section and seeing them. There's like all the kids that are like my age, like 20, I would say like 20, 25, 20, 30, up to 30.
Hmm.
If they saw these on the shelves, I feel like they would flip because it's like nostalgia, like
Oh yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Like they would want to pick it up. Anybody that had those
It's
had
true.
this back in the day.
Just to try it out. It's like, oh, it's back. I remember doing this. And
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, so we'll see what happens with Age of Annihilation and Heroescape. But again, it looks great. It looks great.
Yeah, it looks exactly how I pictured it, just painted. But yeah, whatever. It's cool. But yeah, some of the miniatures are big though. Like
Yeah,
some of them are pretty
the
big.
like the brood flood creature things, the Morrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are big.
this is big. All right, let's go ahead and jump into Mcfarlane. Mcfarlane did release this box set of the Bat family, which I thought was really cool because you're getting another chance at Nightwing, and
Mhm.
I don't know. With the game Arkham or Gotham Knights coming out, I think this is
Mhm.
a perfect place to get a box set But these are
And I
all
feel
really
like
good
everybody
figures.
loves this. Yeah, everybody loves this kind of this cast, this
Oh
family.
yeah,
So it's like,
this is
and it's like
everybody,
nice reuse. Like I think it's all reuse. Yeah, but it's just like different versions, kind of slightly painted differently or different parts used.
or different head sculpts.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, because Damian Wayne didn't come with that
Mhm.
angry, grimacing face, and I don't think
No.
Nightwing came like that either. But so yeah, I think this is a solid pack.
Hmm.
I
And
am.
it is exclusive. Do you know where it's exclusive to? I can't remember. Maybe Walmart.
I think it is Walmart or Amazon.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Because it's gold label.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, like I think this is you get a definitive versions of these characters. Red Hood comes with his hood. You don't
Oh
get
yeah.
guns,
Okay.
but that's okay.
Hmm. Yeah,
Uh,
but like, yeah, someone like me, we have all those figures. So, but the box art is sick though. Like, I don't know if you saw the box. The box art is
I
really
didn't
nice.
see it.
Like, just the key. I feel like if you're an inbox collector, I feel like it's a really nice display piece because the flap opens up, and you can see all five displayed in the
Oh,
plastic shell. So like, you don't
nice.
even need to open them to have like the full
Right,
display
the full
capability.
effect. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and then next up we have Power Ring. This finishes up the Starro, the Conqueror Syndicate, Crime Syndicate wave of McFarlane. It's just like alternate versions of the main superheroes, from what I've
Yeah.
gathered.
I haven't been too interested in the figures, but honestly, I just have to get them because I need that Starro.
We need that
I
Starro.
need that Starro map. It's so cool. Like I seen the pieces at like stores. The pieces are big, so I
Mhm.
can imagine Starro being at least like a foot and a half long.
Wow,
Honestly,
that's a big boy,
it's
which is cool.
massive. Yeah.
And then we also got this version of Deathstroke. Again, it's part of that alternate universe where it's just different. And I dig this Deathstroke. I love the cape. It looks really good, nice and flowy, like Spawn level flowiness.
Mhm.
And the black and white looks really good on Deathstroke.
Yeah, I think even if he popped off that cape too, it would look just as nice. Like, yeah, I definitely like this one as well. Especially that little gargoyle. Like, that'd be cool to print out.
And then we're also getting a gold labels of Kyle, the Green Lantern. Here, he looks great. I do love that armor piece that he has.
Not only the armor priest, but I love the print. Like
Yeah.
that white print. I don't know. It just looks cool. It almost is like this. Almost is like a Ben 10 thing going on here. Don't you think? Yeah, like the Omnitrix right here. Omnitrix is going on. I do like this one. So yeah, I would be good with either one, either this one or the regular release. But I do want to get one of these Kyle Rayners.
Yeah,
he's nice.
They're looking good. And then we get a Wonder Woman gold label again. Yeah, it's just another Wonder Woman.
Yeah, and this is like almost. I'm sure there's like a slight differences. I think the shield's different and the fur maybe, but this is the same one from like that Frost Giant wave.
Yeah.
So we got this one.
All right, and then to finish out McFarlane, they did a gold label Amazon exclusive Warhammer 40k. I don't know what this guy is, but he looks mean.
Yeah, I mean it looks kind of cool, but the only thing I have issue, and this is not Todd's fault, it's just Warhammer's fault, where it's like once you get one Warhammer, you basically have them all.
Yeah, with like different. The armor's the same. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it just kind of gets kind of boring. I feel like I have one Warhammer just because it's like $9. I was like, I'll try it out. But then it's like now it's like I don't even care like for
There's like
for any more Marauders, whatever those. Yeah,
just different colorways and different weapons. Yeah, that's interesting. I was curious about this, but like this guy only has like one horn. I don't understand that. I don't know. It doesn't
he's
look
a
like
rhino.
a sideways rhino. All right, and then we had some news. Nothing revealed, but from starting lineup, they did a little like video teaser of that they're gonna jump into the NFL players.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they're doing NFL. They have like the video showed them Hasbro teaming up with the NFL and then the Player Association for whatever the NFL is. But yeah, they're gonna start adding football players. So,
Okay.
but again, I can't imagine them being under. I don't know. Like they're gonna be expensive.
They'll probably be the same 50, but I wonder how this works out. Because I don't know. There's definitely a huge NFL audience, but do you think the NFL audience is into action figures? That's something I wonder about.
That's true. That's something we should ask Todd. He would know.
That's true, yeah, because he did it and he kind of stopped doing it. But yeah, and like something I saw some guy had all like Hasbro sent him all 8 of the starting lineup basketball players.
Yeah,
which is
and
which is like what, $400 worth of figures.
Yeah.
But it was sent to like some sneakerhead, like some guy who knew nothing about toys, who knew nothing
Uh,
about nothing, right?
uh-huh.
And so like he was like, these are really cool, and he was just kind of like shilling for Hasbro because they sent him this, right? He
Right,
didn't
right.
know anything, like, and you should have seen the poses he did with them. Just maybe you wanted to punch somebody. Like the poses, like you could just tell this guy's never displayed a
Played with
figure in
it,
his life.
yeah.
Like he's never played with figures, and so it's like
That's funny.
I wonder what they're doing. Like, are they not? Like, it seems like they're trying to target
Yes.
more basketball fans
Yes.
than action figure fans, and
I think
because
that
they would have sent it to like a figure reviewer, or like somebody big in the community.
that's the consensus. Like the people, the big boys, the big people in the community, they're not into sports. Robo said it. Like he's like, I don't even know nothing about. I know nothing about this. And so it's like it's interesting because that is a potentially a gap that we're seeing. I don't know, but like we're aware of sports, and so I don't know. We might have to get our hands on some of these and just kind of mess around with them. One thing
I did. He did show them though in that review.
did.
They looked good. Like the guy, the sneakerhead who got him, he cracked like the LeBron up. Like it looked clean. Like I gotta get him.
I did see something though that might be sad.
What?
Someone posted a picture of John Morant, who is 6'3", right?
Yeah, yeah.
And Steph Curry, who is 6'2".
Okay.
And Steph Curry was under John Morant's shoulders. When you did a size comparison, yeah.
That's weird. Because Jaw's a skinny, small dude. Yeah, he just jumps high. That's why people think he's big. He just jumps high.
Yeah. So there's this big gap. Like that's 1 inch of difference, and I'm wondering if like because of the molds that they're using for like point guards, that it's not really going to line up.
But that's weird. Why wouldn't they just use the same mold that Steph Curry had? Like that would be
perfect. Right. It's a 1 inch difference.
1 inch is like the hair would make up for that.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I don't know.
That's weird.
I'll have to send it to you. It didn't look good though.
Yeah, you have to send it to me.
It looked like Steph was just like this midget.
Yeah, and not only that, like when I saw the Jaw figure, it looked weird also too because Jaw's like a really skinny dude, and it was like he was like yoked. Like Steph looked fine because Steph's pretty yoked, but Jaw is like zero yokeness, right? So. And then it looked weird like too with Joel Embiid. Like Joel Embiid is yoked, but he didn't look yoked. He looked little. Yeah, I was like, what? It looks weird. Some players it looks good, some not.
Yeah, and I think that's just because every single body is different, and you're trying to mimic that, right? Or try to get around that by doing base molds. But all right, starting lineup, doing football. We'll see what happens. We'll jump into some Fortnite stuff real quick. Are
you not entertained?
Yeah. So you want to know what this banana's name is?
What is it? Max Bananimus?
No, it's Peleus. No, Potassius Peleus. Potassius Peleus. Yeah.
Honestly, like I love the Centurion armor, but I just wish it wasn't a banana. Like I wish it was just like a regular Centurion. I would love, to just get like a Centurion fig. Yeah, just a Roman fig would be so cool.
That would be sick, but it's banana. It's
Potassius
Peleus. Next up, we have I can't remember this guy's name, but it just looks like a Nick Fury looking guy.
Yeah, this one looks lame.
Yeah,
especially because it's like. The whole thing that makes me interested with Fortnite characters is like the wackiness, the better. But since it's just like a regular person with like inaccurate proportions, it's Fortnite proportions, so it's like it's kind of ugly.
Yeah, but yeah, these are going to come out with the big slime boy, Ripley, but red version, and that other robot thing that we talked about a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that like little Sphinx robot.
All right, let's get into G.I. Joe, where I don't know any of these people's names.
I gotcha.
Okay, cool. But yeah, G.I. Joe, lots of cool stuff. Again, I did watch the G.I. Joe panel, and man, I do love the G.I. Joe team. The G.I. Joe team.
G.I. Joe team is good. Yeah, they're cool. They're
so
cooler than the Star Wars and the Marvel team for sure.
I agree.
Even though I prefer both properties, the team it just seems way cooler. Like I don't know, something about the team of the Marvel Star Wars just rubs me the wrong way sometimes.
The Star Wars team are just like nobodies. They're just like they don't really. I don't know. They're just kind of people. The Marvel team at least kind of has some type of banter and like they kind of hang out with each other. It feels like, but the G.I. Joe team, I feel like all they do is just hang out and talk about G.I. Joes all day. So really cool. But yeah, I did enjoy that panel. But first for the reveals here, we have
Covergirl.
Covergirl, that's what her name is.
She's supposed to be hot. She's the cover girl.
She's the cover girl, right? But man, I do love that they get to do guns in this line.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, you're right. They're still doing guns.
Yeah, it's because it's
realistic guns.
Realistic guns. It's just Hasbro's. Is it because isn't G.I. Joe owned by Hasbro? Just like Transformers.
Yeah, G.I. Joe and Transformers are their own. Yep.
So like they can do whatever they want. So this like shows that it's not Hasbro that doesn't want to do guns. It's literally
it's WB.
WB. Yeah. So. All right, but yeah, Covergirl,
probably Disney, because sometimes because the guns now we get Legends are like
blasters,
futuristic. Yeah, they're not even guns anymore.
But we have an alternate version of barbecue here.
Yeah, this I don't know. The colors are nice, but it's like if you already have a barbecue, it's like unless you're a G.I. Joe fan, you know.
That's what I was gonna say. I love the colors on this. This looks good. The greens are hidden, but the blues pop out. And it's like, kind of throughout the whole suit. But yeah, it is just barbecue repaint.
Yeah. And I do prefer the barbecue red one and the orange one just because, like, it's barbecue. So it just looks like a barbecue.
Right. It's a barbecue.
This one doesn't look. Yeah. So, but he is a good he is a nice figure. Little kind of beefy boy. So that's
all cool. The Joes are nice figures, man.
Mm-hmm. And Covergirl is like really new. Like her sculpt is like super new. Which
okay, it's not Lady J's old stuff.
I'm sure there are some parts like some wrists, but for the most part, it looks new enough to me.
Okay.
You know? And I think that's what matters.
Right, exactly. All right, and then we have this. What's his name? Outback. Okay, I said this is Australian.
This is like the second version of him because we kind of already got one, like, but it's like a Target exclusive. Whatever their thing is doing, they're doing like some weird jungle theme. But yeah, it's just like exactly. You got it, Tiger Force. Yeah, but this is just like a regular Outback, you know.
He looks good, honestly. I mean,
I love to have just like a diversity, you know. So it's like we get like a ginger now, like to go along with the Joes. I just like want to have every Joe, like of every race. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's what it's about.
All right, Outback, and then we have Mr. Falcone. Just a Captain Corporal. I don't know what it is. But Falcon.
He looks good though, you know. Just like
it looks good.
An army dude does like.
Just like
I don't know. It reminds you of like toy soldiers. That's what it looks like to me. Like this guy can go with toy soldiers. Nice.
He's not cool. As beefy as those guys were. But yeah.
No. Yeah.
But yeah. And then we have the BAT bat.
And this is just like the crimson bat they're calling it.
Mm-hmm. A repaint from the like their robots. I'm assuming, right? I can't remember.
Yeah, because we got a bat, the black bat. It is an awesome figure though. Like those, he has like the mechanical arms, like from the bicep.
Oh yeah.
And I love those. Those are sick. Like what I want to use it for is like maybe do like a Hook Anakin from the Clone Wars animated series and just use that.
Dude, that would be sick.
And like you could just get like a legend body like and then paint that like skin color, you know? That's what I want to do.
Pop that on.
Yeah. And then you just paint the blue lines. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Easy. I'm gonna do it.
All right. That'd be sick, dude. All right, and then we got Sir Pentor.
And this one was a freaking like con exclusive, so like it sold out in a second. Like I didn't get it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't get it. And also the price was pretty outrageous. It was 80 bones, but it's just a guy and a freaking speeder.
But
it's Loki.
The speeder though.
Tell me this isn't Loki though in Avengers 1.
I mean, the same colorway, but
no. Do you remember Loki was also like on like this little speeder like that in Avengers 1 too?
Yes. The Shatari.
This is Loki, man. This is Loki.
I mean, but this speeder tricks out. Like this is crazy. This is the back end of it. So
let's see. So I mean, it is a con exclusive, so that kind of brings the price. So we'll say the figure was $30, right?
Right, so and because like the box art and stuff.
Yeah, they usually jack up the price because it's like a nice box. Yeah.
But
yeah, hopefully we get like a regular release just without the speeder. Because I don't know, I do want this guy, but because I feel like we have a lot more heroes than villains, and so
that's true.
I would want some more main villains from the Joes.
Yeah,
and more Cobra team.
Pentor, I don't know. Yeah, I think it'd be cool to get some more villains, and he's a big one. He's from the movie, so.
Mm-hmm. And like even like Dr. Mindbender too, like that one was an exclusive, and I don't know if we'll ever see that. Like,
no, did they release it? Or no, that was Zartan.
It was an exclusive though, and it sold out in like a second.
But yeah, so, I was thinking Zartan got a single release.
They're doing weird exclusives. I feel like they're doing exclusives. I think the wrong way. Whereas like if you look at like Black Series, where they did their convention exclusive was just Cassian with B2, and so it's like you could still get that Cassian figure, but you might not get B2, but you can just 3D print him if you want. So it's like something that's not essential. Whereas like this is like if they never release another one of this, it's kind of sucks.
That's it, right? Yeah, you'll never be able to get Serpentor for a reasonable price.
Or Mindbender. I'm worried about both those. So
we'll see.
Who knows?
They did Sartan though.
But the thing is different with that. Zartan was already released, and this was just an alternate version of Zartan.
Oh, so it's the opposite.
So
way.
yeah. So that's what I'm wondering. Like, it's weird because like the figure already released, and then the exclusive was like a different version of the first one.
Okay.
But hopefully,
Hopefully, yeah. All right, let's jump into Transformers, another topic that I don't know too much about. But I did watch the panel for this one too, where they were talking about the new Evo Evolution fusion stuff that they're doing with the line, which is cool. And the Optimus they did for this one, for this wave, is sick, dude.
And not only that, like, they're kind of running out of things, I think, because they kind of
out of properties,
like they kind of basically did all the teams. Like, well, we're still missing those twins, so I still need those twins from the Bayverse, but like they've done a lot of the Bayverse films already. They've done like all like the classic, like definitive versions of like the Decepticons and the Autobots. And so I feel like now they're kind of just getting kind of wackier and wackier and even more extreme. Like, unless you're a diehard Transformers fan, you're not very even familiar with these characters. Like for me now, I'm like completely lost. Like before I was somewhat kind of like, oh yeah, I know that guy.
Right.
But now I'm just like, I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, like this is their main. Apparently, they're just kind of their main villain that they have. It's some Decepticon that loves to be a Decepticon so much that his face is a Decepticon face symbol.
That's actually kind of cool. I don't know.
But he turns into a cool tank, a big old beefy tank. But I don't know his name. So
his name is Tarn.
Tarn, T-A-R-N.
And so this is the 30 Voyager class, so it'll be the $34 for him.
Okay.
But yeah, he doesn't look too bad. He looks pretty cool, and I like just the fact that, like you said, that mask kind of sells it for me. Just the fact that it's like, this is the Decepticon. I don't know, it's cool.
And the next up we have Optimus, but he turns into like a lion, like a gold and white lion, and that almost sick.
Yeah, so he's called like Optimus Class Leo Convoy.
Okay.
Leo the lion. But yeah, it does look pretty cool. Just another. I don't know. Sometimes the kibble, which would like the Transformer community, that's what they call like the stuff. It's kind of a little big. The kibble, but what can you do?
Yeah,
it's hard sometimes. It's hard sometimes to do both choices.
There's a giant lion head on it.
yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
So, I do like the colors though, and I do like the alt form on this one. So this is really cool.
Yeah, Voyager class with $34.
$34. All right, and then we got looks like some smaller guys here. I don't know this guy's name.
Scaff Hook.
Scaff Hook.
That's a pretty cool name, and he has a pretty cool head.
Yeah, his eyes are different colors. That's cool.
Yeah, and he's like a brand new mold. Like, I don't think I've ever seen this guy. So he's pretty cool. Okay. And he's the lower price point, so he's like the deluxe class, so $25.
Okay, $25. I did see them talk about this guy. He has a not a bazooka, but like an axle bazooka. I can't remember what they called it. But his his front axle goes to his back, and you can flip up to his front, and he turns into like a big bazooka.
Oh, cool! Yeah, this is Hot Shot, another deluxe class.
Oh, okay, Hot Shot,
same price.
Cool thing too, his visor right there, it flips up and down.
That is cool. And sometimes that's like the biggest thing for me with these Transformers is like, is the head cool? And like, this head's cool. This head's cool with the visor. And the fact that it flips up, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it flips up and down. Is this another deluxe, right?
Yeah. These are all the next few will be all deluxes. Yeah,
cool.
We only had those two Voyagers, and this one's also. This here we have Breakdown.
I don't know, just kind of a vanilla, and I'm not just saying that because he's white, but just kind of like vanilla Transformer with like big chunky legs, thin thighs.
Exactly, and even like the head sculpt is kind of like vanilla, where it's just like your regular head sculpt. So this one's I'm not too interested in compared to the other ones.
Yeah, but deluxe class. Next up we have what's his pinpoint? What's his name? Something pointy.
Needle nose.
Yeah, Nino's, and he comes with two little extra guys that he could probably attach to him or fight along with.
That's pretty sick, actually, because he's still only $25, and you're getting two little like weapons, like little bonus guys. And I don't know, I do like this guy because he's like a mini Starscream and the colors look nice. I like this guy.
The purple looks really good on this one, and I do like the face, how it's kind of like a yellow with like, I don't know if that's shadows or if that's actual black paint in the cheeks, and it almost looks like a knight visor. Like,
yeah, it does. It's like an
kinda,
Optimus. It's like an Optimus head with a knight visor. You're right.
yeah, that's interesting. All right, and then we have, and this is like a little Triceratops, isn't it, or a little bull? I can't
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
this
This guy's named Sludge.
Sludge. Tiny guys. This
And
guy still sucks.
yeah. No, he's the little guy. These are like the $12 ones.
Okay.
These are like they're on like the blister cards. They're tiny.
But yeah, it looks really cool.
Yeah, they're like, you can steal this guy. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. And another one looks like he turns into another animal. And I for a second when I was looking at these, I was like, is this the same as the other one, Sludge? And I was like, I don't know. I had to like double take because I was like, these guys look almost exactly the same, just with all that gray and red. I was just like, oh, this is the same figure.
Wait. Go back to the picture. Oh, freak! Sorry. No, this guy is actually Slug.
This is Slug.
This guy is Slug, and the other guy is Sludge.
See,
this guy's Sludge.
That's how close they are that we like you can't even tell.
Well, even the name Slug and Sludge.
Yeah, that's
this is Slug, Sludge.
Sludge.
Got it. My bad.
And hey, dude, they are so similar, and I guess they are. I guess they're made that way, some type of twins. But all right, then we got Soundwave.
Sound Blaster. This is like
Sound Blaster.
Yeah, it's the same thing, but when it's the black version, it's Sound Blaster. And yeah, these are like he's a little one too, so it's weird to see like the little version of that.
That big one. We did get some Shattered Glass, I guess, figures. So this is Soundwave, right?
Yeah, it's the Soundwave mold, but
okay.
I'm not sure exactly.
With Shattered Glass, though, it's like where they change, right? The alternate dimensions.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, and it is Soundwave because he freaking has I can't remember the names, but the dog and the eagle.
The cassette people that live inside his chest.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he looks cool with his headband. He looks like he's like an 80s dancer.
But yeah, like I said, like Transformers kind of running out of gas here. I feel like they're just kind of doing random things. I feel like even like with the Bayverse line, where we're like last week we talked.
Oh yeah, it was just like
they're doing like all black versions of the figures we already have, and it's like,
well, it's of
what's going on
characters here? Too.
Yeah, and I feel like I don't know. It's weird.
We'll see what happens.
Just because there's not any new stuff going on with this this line.
During the panel, they did announce a new show, so they're gonna get some more figures to.
At least, jeez, yeah, that's good. Well, and we're getting a new movie, the Bumblebee sequel, but it's not for another year or so.
Yeah. All right, and then I think this was the exclusive to Pulse Con, right? Basically,
yes, yeah, it was.
What I understood, like that little guy is like Optimus Prime before he was Optimus Prime, and this other guy was the Prime, and I guess he was dying, and then gave him the spark to be the Prime. I from what I understand, I could be completely wrong.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, though. It looks like it. It looks like it, right?
Yeah, and these are their alt modes. I do like these alt modes, even though they look kind of basic. I just like how alien and foreign they look like, because they haven't been to Earth yet, right? They're still on Cybertron. But yeah, so that's kind of the setup there. Someone was dying, he gives him the spark and the Prime or whatever thing is, and he becomes Optimus Prime. So
gotcha. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. The Origins Optimus Prime. This is $67, and it's still available on Hasbro Pulse if you still need it. 67. So yeah, no. The only thing that sold out was the Joe exclusive. I think all the exclusives you can still get right now.
Okay. All right, let's jump into Power Rangers Lightning Collection. These are pretty cool. We get Ken and Cammy, I believe. People were griping like it's like, oh, it's the same reuse, but like, look at those boots. Look at that hat that they're adding. I don't know, man. I think it works.
Yeah, it works. Just the price point I think is just crazy.
True.
They're licensing two properties because these are $34.
Yeah. And I tried to justify it with all the effects you're getting, but yeah, 34 is a lot for just a base figure.
Yeah, something I actually saw today, kind of to go with this, like, is like an Asian collector, like in Japan, was kind of posting pictures. I was like, oh, this is what Marvel Legends of Black Series are going for now. And then it's like compared to like a Mayfix or like a Figure Arts, because like they don't have to import in there because they're from there.
True.
And like they're almost creeping up to the same. Like
really?
It's only like a $20 difference where it's like they're thinking in their heads like, this is a way high quality figure, and like the prices are like still almost the same for some reason.
Yeah, still. Yeah, that's true. And you're getting way better plastic articulation, more accessories. So that is interesting. But yeah, they're rounding out their Power Rangers Street Fighter collab with Cammy and Ken. All right, and then next,
but they are brand new, like unique effects.
Yeah,
I don't think we've ever seen either of those effects before.
Outside of the Street Fighter collab. No,
yeah,
we haven't seen them. One cool thing they did announce was the In Space Zord, 14 and a half inches tall, and it actually does convert from robot to its spaceship mode, which is sick, dude. Yeah, this thing is sick. I always liked the Zords the best, and from when I watched Power Rangers, I love giant robots, man.
Yeah, and this Astro Zord is $166, but it's not a Haslab, so it's gonna release just normal. That's good, you know.
Yeah, but yeah, this thing is sick. Like you get the ship and the and the robot mode, man. Yeah, giant robots, they're the best.
Yeah, that's something I hope we get. Like the only Power Rangers Haslab, that we would need is just like the Megazord, but like all Zords from the original team.
Yeah,
combined. Like that'd be sick.
Mighty Morphin.
Like $250 Mighty Morphin Zord, huge.
Yeah, I think one company did make it, and like they were like somewhat like die-cast, but they were all able to convert. I think it was from last year.
Oh yeah. But that thing was like I think over $600-$700. Yeah, it was like crazy price.
Expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, like maybe a Haslab of Mighty Morphin. That would be cool. Zord. All right, and then we got some Dino Force or Dino
Haslab Giant Goldar.
No, I'm not back. I don't back
Giant Goldar.
I don't back that. No way. But here we have Dino Fury, Dino Force.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, Dino Fury, Green Ranger here. No, Blue Ranger.
Blue Ranger. Yeah, and then here's Green Ranger and Yellow Ranger.
And this one is Beast Morpher. So I don't know. I actually think we're complete, or maybe we're missing one more Beast Morpher, but the Beast Morpher team's almost complete, I think.
Huh. Okay. Interesting that they wouldn't. I don't know. They I guess have been just trickling out figures from all the seasons of Power Rangers.
Yeah. They have like it's literally like one from each team. Yeah, almost like they started out with doing the whole Mighty Morphin team because that's what everybody wanted,
Right.
And then they kind of just did like literally each wave has one
or two from a wave. Yeah. All right, and then we have this putrid thing. This is like a like some kind of weird upgraded putty patroller.
Yeah, Wild Force Putrid, and I like that. I love when we get villains because like that's the only thing that interests me besides the head sculpts,
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's cool to see like that other villain.
That Pudgy Pig's getting real cheap on Dorkside, dude.
On Amazon too, it's been at 18 for a while. I'm waiting for that 12-13 spot. I'm gonna get that Pudgy Pig.
I want that Pudgy Pig. But yeah, this Putrid looks good. Got butterflies, looks good. Yeah, just another Power Rangers. If you're into it, check it out.
Yeah, Rangers overall move really well, just because like they're all like it's like a clean body, and so all figures have butterflies. Like they move really well. Yeah. And they have that double ab joint.
It's the dumbbell with the crunch.
Yeah,
which is nice.